Today on Santa Monica Update.
Feeling the parking crunch even on your beach cruiser? A new program is just for you.
Its setup is structured to help clients rebuild their lives one step at a time.
All this and more coming up. I'm Keena Chin.
Santa Monica Update, your source for local news in Santa Monica.
Welcome to Santa Monica Update. We begin with a helping hand. OCPCC is a network of shelters that provides assistance to men, women, and children who are part of one of the largest homeless populations in Los Angeles County. The former Ocean Park Community Center hosted a dedication ceremony to thank the men and women who have been generous with both their time and money. Reporter Heather Armstrong was there.
It is my pleasure to welcome you today to the dedication of the new OCPCC Annenberg Access Center.
Board members, staff, and clients gathered at the new 8,100 square foot facility that was redesigned to serve Santa Monica's homeless.
We're here today hoping that this center will serve as the true beacon of hope to assist the people who have been living on the streets of Santa Monica for the many years. And perhaps even more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we're here today in hopes that they will take advantage of the services that each of you provide, that each of you support to help those who are in desperate need.
The fact that people can now be fed in dignity, connected with social services, that all of these facilities are together in one place in a modern, clean, functional way makes me very proud of this community in Santa Monica and very proud of all of you for being part of it.
Our work is about making connections with people and giving them the opportunity to live again with dignity. And so on behalf of our entire staff, our volunteers, our board of directors, and most importantly, the people that we serve, I want to thank you for being here to celebrate with us tonight.
This building is the primary entry point into the homeless services system on the west side. Approximately 250 people line up outside the center daily to begin the process.
The center provides everything from basic human services like food, clothing, hygiene, toilets, showers, washers. I mean, a big piece of this is if you're out on the street and if you're dirty, you can't go apply for a job. You can't, if you've got a rolly cart with you, you're immediately pegged as homeless. So what do? What OCPCC does from the very basic level is give you a locker to store your things. I'll give you a place to take a shower, some clean clothes so you can actually go apply for a job. We also provide an address, a mailing address that you can put on an application, things that us home people don't think about.
The new facility offers a full range of services all under one roof. Its setup is structured to help clients rebuild their lives one step at a time. Clifford Thomas is living proof that the system works.
I stand before you today as a former police officer, a high school English teacher, a doctor of psychology, a self-convicted criminal, and a self-confessed recovering addict. More importantly, I stand here as a human being who was in need of help and a forgiving ear.
OCPCC, empowerment and trust. Those were two of the mantras that were clearly on display this evening. For Santa Monica Update, I'm Heather Armstrong.
OCPCC prides itself on meeting clients where they are, both physically and mentally. If you or anyone you know needs assistance with mental health, poverty, domestic violence, and of course homelessness, refer them to the center at 1453 16th Street. It's 115 years old, and it's finally a landmark. The Landmarks Commission has bestowed that designation on Palisades Park. The park was the city's first public open space. Santa Monica's founders donated the land from the pier to Montana Avenue on the condition that it would forever be a public park. The commission says the park is tied to the city's history and contains significant monuments, structures, and vegetation that reflect the spirit of Santa Monica. A review program is underway to identify and manage the park's historic landscape and monuments. Just locking your car after you park on the street isn't enough. Don't leave any personal property visible if you don't want your windows busted and your stuff stolen. Car break-ins are on the rise on the west side, with about 200 break-ins a month in West LA. Police say even something as small as a sunglass case, a gym bag, or a backpack can result in a smashed window and a large repair bill for you. The top items taken are portable GPS systems, iPods, cell phones, laptops, and of course, purses, wallets, and money. And although auto burglaries in Santa Monica have dropped compared to last year, better safe than sorry. Now more dogs can go to Santa Monica's Airport Park off-leash area. All it takes is a permit. The special dog tags are offered to any non-Santa Monica resident who pays a yearly $15 fee. The dogs must have current licenses and rabies shots, and there's a 4-dog limit. Before opening the park to non-residents, the city kept track of how crowded the area was. The maximum number of dogs counted at any one time was 25. The park's capacity is 45 dogs. You'll also find off-leash areas at Jocelyn Park, Pacific Street Park, and Memorial Park. Walk through this store and take the first steps toward energy independence. Solar Santa Monica is a city-sponsored program. It helps residents and businesses save money 2 ways. First, by becoming energy efficient. Second, by becoming energy producers using solar systems. The experts at Solar Santa Monica can give you all the tips you need. It also has workshops on energy topics. Check them out at their place on 5th Street or visit them online. Call it a step in the right direction. STEP stands for Selective Traffic Enforcement Program, and the Santa Monica Police Department has a $250,000 grant to help prevent traffic deaths and injuries. The grant will help pay for checkpoints and larger patrols to catch drunk drivers. Other programs include equipment and training for officers cracking down on street racing. Learn English and prepare to become a U.S. citizen for free. The Santa Monica College Continuing Education Program offers English as a second language and citizenship classes. The ESL classes are at all levels, beginning to advanced, and are offered days, nights, and weekends. The citizenship class is given once a week and prepares students to take the U.S. citizenship test. Registration is ongoing. The Santa Monica Puppetry Center is settling into its new home. It's reopened with the comic revue Puppetolio. The venue will house the theater, a workshop, and a collection of more than 400 puppets and ventriloquist figures. There will also be a guest artist series. We've all been there, driving laps for what seems like an eternity searching for a parking spot. Now imagine this frustration on your bike. Fortunately, a new program is giving you a place to park your wheels. Reporter Ned Rolsma explains.
Let's face it, parking is a problem all over LA, and I'm not just talking about your car. Finding a place to park your bike is getting equally as difficult. But the new Bike Valet program at the Santa Monica Pier is making life on 2 wheels a little bit easier.
Until this year at the Twilight Dance Series, we had lots of bikes that would come up and get locked to fences or barricades or the railings. And this summer, at the very beginning of the summer, we were approached by Lewis Morris, who works for the city of Santa Monica. And he said, you know, guys, I'd like to do a bike valet, and I think it would really be a big hit at the concerts. Well, this is a natural, because sometimes at the end of the night, we'd be trying to move fencing and bikes would be attached to it. So we gave it a try this summer, and it's been a fantastic success.
The bike valet is such a great concept that it has to be complicated, right? Not so, says valet coordinator Lewis Morris. So easy, in fact, that a child could do it.
Okay, basically, you come up to the bike. It's just like parking your car at a car valet, and you would come up, and the first thing we would ask them if it has a kickstand or no kickstand. We look at the bike, because if it has a kickstand, we park it on the kickstand. If it doesn't, we use these racks over here, and we hang them from the nose of the seat. And then we give them a ticket, and then once we get the ticket and we know the area, we're going to park it in. We write a letter for a section of the area, park the bike.
Designated bike parking is an excellent travel idea that can provide a big benefit to the Santa Monica community.
It's completely free service, but the idea is that, you know, by offering a bike valet, you reduce congestion, you reduce the amount of vehicle traffic that's coming, and just provide a great service for the community and a safe place for them to store their bikes.
The program is working so well at the Main Street Farmers Market and the Twilight Dance Series that it could become a fixture at more city events soon.
See, in Santa Monica, I would like anybody who's coming into Santa Monica to go to, that's going to any special event, that they would automatically know that I could just get on my bike and ride there and there will be a valet there. There's going to be secured parking. I'd love to see that happen.
Absolutely. I think at first it's something we'll definitely make a part of all of our community events. To give you an example of the level of success, prior to this year we had maybe 100, 110 bikes on the pier at any given concert. Now we're seeing 500 plus bikes a night that people are riding in, putting in the bike valet safely, and then getting out after the show and riding home.
The Bike Valet program saves you time, saves energy and natural resources, and can save you a lot of money because this service is absolutely free. So what's keeping you? From the Bike Valet at the Santa Monica Pier, for Santa Monica Update, I'm Ned Rolsma.
The Bike Valet program is always at the Main Street Farmers Market and continues on the pier for the Thursday night drive-in movies. For more information, visit the city's website or santamonicapier.org. They're always there for you. Now they need you. We'll explain when we return. Welcome back to Santa Monica Update. When the Red Cross puts out a call for volunteers, we might think they need blood donors. Well, they do. But that's not all volunteers can do to help. The American Red Cross of Santa Monica needs to staff a number of positions, from receptionists, fundraising, computer and web design, and assisting with the youth program. So if you're interested in helping, give them a call. The contact numbers are on your screen. It's a British evening at the Santa Monica Symphony in October. It's commemorating the 150th anniversary of the birth of Edward Elgar, who composed Pomp and Circumstance, among other works. There'll also be pieces by Haydn and a special cello performance. It's all at the Civic, and it's free. If you appreciate art, check out Pico Boulevard and Virginia Avenue Park in October. Pico Artists at Work will showcase artists and activities. You can buy art, of course, but there will also be demonstrations, educational materials, and promotional items too. Virginia Avenue Park will be transformed into an art pavilion. More fun than a movie with popcorn is a movie with a message. Santa Monica College's popular Monday night political film series is back, with 7 films over 3 months. The movies deal with controversial and timely political themes, and there are after-screening discussions. The Expo Light Rail line to Santa Monica gets a jump start. The state's Transportation Commission okayed $315 million for the project. That's about half of what's needed to complete the first phase from downtown LA to Culver City. Construction began last year. The next phase will connect Culver City to Santa Monica. That part is still in the planning stages. That's it for this edition of Santa Monica Update. I'm Keena Chin. Thanks for watching. Check it out at the Santa Monica Public Library. The new OCPCC Homeless Access Center opened at 503 Olympic Boulevard on September 10th. The center is the second new facility opened by OCPCC in 2007 as part of its $19.5 million capital campaign, From Homelessness to Hope. To learn more about homelessness and the issues surrounding it, visit the Santa Monica Public Library. Materials on homelessness include Citizen Hobo, How a Century of Homelessness Shaped America. Criminal of Poverty, Growing Up Homeless in America. The Homeless. Orphan Girl, the memoir of a Chicago bag lady. The Way Home, Ending Homelessness in America. And the DVD Homeless in Paradise. Be sure to check their online catalog at www.smpl.org for these and other books, magazines, newspapers, audiobooks, CDs, videos, and DVDs.